Hey guys, Yxlarb here, meeting you guys in the exact same spot from the end of last episode, and heading on into the first of the 3 Radiator Spring Grand Prix races. I almost said circuits, but here's Chick waiting for us at the first location, Radiator Springs Grand Prix. And yeah, if you're thinking deja vu, that's because we dreamt about this race, although not all the details are correct. You will see what I'm talking about.
Hey, what's that red light flashing in there for?
Dude, you're live on camera.
I'm on the TV. Whoa! I got a call around him.
Okay, lean back, son, so we can start this thing.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome to the charming little town of Radiator Springs
My hometown.
for race number 1 of the first annual Radiator Springs Grand Prix. Expect some wide open, off-road action today as the rivalry between Lightning McQueen and Chick really heats up.
He's the ugly green car with the mustache, right?
Hey! Who you calling ugly? Spit cup?
And the cars are lining up at the starting line now.
Boy, this here is gonna be some kind of fun.
Okay, folks, let's go racing!
I feel like a real way to prove the Lightning is better than Chick is just to have a one-on-one race. I mean, really, where's that at? I mean, then there'd be no excuses. Because, I mean, you gotta realize this. The fact that they're racing in Radiator Springs, Lightning's, well, current hometown, I mean, doesn't that give Lightning the edge? You know, you gotta look at these things. I mean, the fact there's other cars, Chick will be like, oh, it wasn't my fault, it was that other guy. You know, whatever. Anyway, let's just start the race. So here we are, racing with some familiar faces, but of course Chick is our only target. Of course we're going to be cheating, because we have a nitro system, and he does not. Presumably. But anyway, here we are. We are in Chapter 5. This is the final chapter. Of course we have to realize that we still have Lizzie's postcard hunt to do, but whoa, I don't want to take the shortcut. That was close. Get back. Ah, dang it. I think they made us take the shortcut anyway. Okay, I'm just taking these awful jumps that are really ruining my luck. And almost that whole time we stayed in first place. But that's okay. We're still going to get him here. There we go. It feels like this race really shouldn't be at night. I swear sometimes it's in the day, or maybe I'm just forgetting. But it definitely doesn't feel like it should be at this time. Oh, it's not letting me take that shortcut. Okay, that's weird. But yeah, you know, it's like an official race. I feel like it should start in the day. And then, I mean, if everything goes well, we can do all 3 races in one day, which we will be doing. However, Daryl Cartrip hinted to us that it is going to take a week to do this. Hopefully not, for your guys' sake. Hopefully we can have most of this done in one video. So basically the gist of all this is to have one Grand Prix race in... Well, I mean, I guess it's not... Yeah, one Grand Prix race in each section of Ornament Valley. One of those being Ornament Valley, Radiator Springs, and Tailfin Pass. Of course, Tailfin Pass I'm not looking forward to because we're going to have to travel there. Okay. Why did I even try for that shortcut? Why did I even try? Oh, look at that. We can get teleported. Although being teleported probably would have helped. Whatever. Don't have to find something to complain about all the time. Sometimes I can just play it. There we go. We can take this shortcut. See? No problems. No more problems. Anyway, guys, I'm actually recording this just a few days before this comes out. It's been kind of a hectic week with work. It's not that I've been working more hours than usual, but a lot of things have been coming up. A lot of work I've been having to do on my car has come up. And wow, I don't even know where the track went just now, honestly. I don't even know what I was doing. Yeah, I've been having to do a lot of work on my car. Working on, you know, signing up for the LSAT and figuring out, you know, the ownership of my fiance's new car, you know, because, you know, since the previous owner didn't own the car, you know, they still owed money on it. Basically, we couldn't just do a transfer of title. We had to, you know, wait a few weeks, and you know, we had to make sure all that went over smoothly, because, you know, it's easy to screw someone over in a situation like that. Luckily, studying law, I understand how the whole thing works, and I knew exactly what to do. So, God, she's so lucky to have me. Not to be so arrogant, but, you know, I am doing it for a purpose. I'm not just, you know, studying this to make money or because I'm interested in it, but because it's also a very good life skill. The same thing with, you know, studying mechanics. You know, it's just a smart thing to do because you're going to have to spend money on your car at some point for some reason. And if you can save any bit of money by doing it yourself, that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. You might not save as much time, you know, because you can't just like drop it off somewhere and go do other things. But money is also important, just like time. So yeah, that's what's up. And here's, wow. Okay. God, I hate my town for that purpose. I'm so sick of giant diesels and their loud ass exhausts. And I mean, I'm not even really against the noise, you know, because my car's loud. But it's like, I don't know. I just don't understand the appeal one bit. I don't know. Whatever. The whole rolling coal thing and just wasting a bunch of your diesel, not burning it, whatever. You know? I mean, I guess you can make the same argument for drifters. It's like moving slower than going around a track, you know, with normal driving and wasting your tires along the way. What's the point? You know, you can make that argument for anything, which is why I try not to judge people too hard for that sort of thing, you know, based on their tastes, because I have tastes some people will disagree with. So I'm just particularly annoyed right now because he just, you know, blasted through my parking lot out there, you know, in the pursuit of being as loud as possible. With his freaking gay-ass Ricer Euro taillights on a truck. Like, come on, man. You don't even have tastes. Oh, well. And it's never even a nice truck that people do that to. At least not around here. It's always some crappy 80s or 90s truck that's not even in good condition. And they put on some crappy eBay taillights and Les Schwab wheels and call it cool. No. No. I expect more quality than that. But whatever. Sorry to go off on that tangent, but here we are. We're in the second lap currently. When you're playing this game and you're just doing a bunch of normal races and then you come to this race and you're like, God, this race is so long. When in reality, this lap is probably no more than 3 minutes long. Maybe less. I don't know. We'll see here in a second. You see right here, this is where I got confused by the road. I mean, like, it just makes no indication that you're supposed to go that way. Besides the stupid mini-map that hardly works. But yeah, so I mean, in most racing games, 3 minutes is a pretty normal sized lap. So when you're playing this game where, you know, like the Piss and Cup races, you know, where the laps are less than 20 seconds long, and then you go to something like this, it's like, wow, this is dragging on. But it's really not. It is in comparison. But whatever. Oh, jeez. You know, it's really hot right now. I can't even express to you how hot it is. It's like well, I guess I can. It's 90 degrees outside, but I can't have the fan or AC on right now because the mic would pick that stuff up and that would be extremely frustrating. So I'm just having to sit here in the heat and do this. I mean, it's not so unbearably hot, you know, as it could be, because trust me, if it was that hot, I wouldn't even be recording. You know, I'd be like, you know what? I can record another day or another time. But yeah, whatever. Summer's, you know, really coming to an end. It's like month away from school, which is just craziness. Anyway, we're only 40 trophy points away, 20 of those being Lizzie's postcard hunt. Yeah, we're pretty close to the end. Alright, wanted to point something out. At no point during this entire adventure have you actually been required, okay, sorry Ramon, have you actually been required to drive to the Tailfin Pass. You know, for the Sally mission, you were teleported there, basically, through a cutscene. For all the other races you basically did there... Ramon again? What the hell? For all the other races you did there, you were already there. And there hasn't been a new event there since we've had to come back here, unless you did them out of order or something like that. So finding where to actually go to Tailfin Pass is kind of strange. When you reach the firehouse, basically go right and then follow the asphalt road. Sometimes I go left and I just get totally lost. But yeah, this is the way to go. Alright guys, decided to save a little bit of time by just driving here. You should know that it took me almost 4 minutes, including the time to get into Tailfin Pass to get here. Yeah, basically just go to Wheelwell, although it's not the... It's not the easiest thing to navigate. I just happened to get lucky. I feel like I should have gotten lost, but I didn't. Anyway, time for the Tailfin Pass Grand Prix.
Welcome to race number 2 of the Radiator Springs Grand Prix, and we're up here in beautiful Tailfin Pass. I don't know, Mater, looks like some pretty tricky roads up here. What do you think?
Listen, we ain't done had no one fall off these here roads in a long time. I think.
You doing okay, chick?
Yeah, of course I am. Can't get, phone reception up here, that's all.
I totally understand Chick's plight. I mean, there's nothing scarier than not having phone reception. How am I supposed to catch my Pokemon, you know? I'm on the go, man. While I'm driving, I need to be able to find them. Here we are, racing with a couple of different cars. No, just one. Yeah, just whatever that red guy name is. And there's El Guapo again. He didn't look too happy, but whatever. Let's do it. After this, we'll unlock another event. And here comes my cat for her daily appearance, and it's the same one. I'm recording all of these videos back to back, and this is like the third one of today. And basically, this is usually their nap time. I mean, they're pretty punctual, these cats. They sleep at the same times every day, and that's because I'm usually working at this time, and so is my fiance. So basically, both of them, they're both she's. They sleep at this time, until we get home, basically. So for like 6 hours, usually. I've noticed this because every time I'm home, I'm like, it seems like they're not around for most of the day around the same times. And that's true. That is indeed true. Are they going to make us go off this big jump? Oh, it's one of the big jumps, not the biggest jump. Here we go. Big, big, big. Go big or go home. Oh, no, that is the big jump. Never mind. I'm just not used to taking it from that side. That's what she said. Anyway, we got a nice big air there. That's like basically the biggest big air rating you can get off, and it has to be off of that jump. That's the biggest jump in the game. At least the biggest, actual jump. I mean, you can probably, trick the game out and hit a car at the right angle to go flying like crazy and make a more spectacular one, but that's not what we're doing. Anyway, we only have one lap here, so that's going to give you a sense of just how long this lap is going to be. Probably, arguably, the longest lap in the entire game, so, yeah. Tailfin Pass is a fun place to do races in, but this is probably more repetitive than any of them. There's really only 2 main paths, and you'll basically be doing one of them or both of them. Oh, that was a lot tighter than I thought. One of them or both of them. One of them usually involves this little mining area. One doesn't, so, yeah. By the way, if you didn't notice, that last race, the last Grand Prix, whoa, what the heck? Oh my god, what is going on here? This game's just losing. I'm glad the whole thing didn't crash. Wow, that was really bad. Never seen that happen. Not that badly, at least. Anyway, oh, shortcut. Yes. Anyways, I was saying, by the way, it looks like you only get the shortcut bonus if it's your first time taking the shortcut. Otherwise, you don't seem to. And, oh, dang it, I didn't realize I would have to jump again. That was a mess. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Honestly, I think the reason why they detailed... Okay, what's going on with all this lag here, man? All this slowdown. I think the reason why they detail McQueen's undercarriage is simply because when you jump in the air... I'll show you here in a second. There's going to be a jump coming up. When you jump in the air and you tilt upwards, as you're about to see, you can... Okay, I didn't do it fully, but sometimes when you do a jump like that, you can see the undercarriage. Okay, what is going on? That's the 3rd time it's slowed down this race. That's not good. Not a good thing, in case you guys were wondering. That's not good. I'm afraid the game will crash at any moment, and that would ruin the video severely. Anyway, we're really wrapping it up quick here. I mean, for those who haven't done the math, really, this is what's going on. We are at, I believe, 210 trophy points right now. I'm pretty sure we're at 210. Well, I'll check again after the video if I'm wrong. But 210 points. So that's a lot, first of all. And there's 250 in total. Each one of these Grand Prix races gives us 5. So that means this one and the one in Ornament Valley. Oh my god, let's go. I'm scared here. I'm gonna save now for sure. I'm afraid of this ruining everything, so I'm gonna save real quick. 220,000, huh? Yeah, see, we're at 215. So that means after the next one will be a 220. And as we know, each Grand Prix race is worth 10, so that would put us at 230. And since there's 20 postcards, that's going to put us at 250. So we're right there. We're right there at the end. Basically, we're going to make this episode a little bit longer, just because the next episode's going to be kind of a boring one, if we're totally honest. So, yeah, looking for postcards isn't all that fun. But we'll get into that later on. Right now, I'm going to meet you guys in Ornament Valley for the Ornament Valley Grand Prix. Alright guys, I just wanted to point this out. Here we are on the outskirts of Radiator Springs. And it says next gas is 100 miles away. Wow, that's huge. Unless you count that gas station in Ornament Valley, of course, the capital of the area. Wow. Well, how did we know it was going to be here? Of course. The most important place here. This is the 4th event we've done here.
And we're here at the start of race number 3 of the Radiator Springs Grand Prix with Vince, who came all the way out here from Queens? Is that right?
Yeah. Hi, Ma.
And why Radiator Springs? Did you come all the way out here to race against Lightning McQueen?
No. We know that guy, but, you know, actually, we came out to, train with Chick, you know, yeah. We figured if he wants to be the best, you know, he's got to train with, like, a real professional racer, you know? Someone who could win a lot. Yeah.
I really want to know how they figured out the whole qualifying thing for, you know, who's racing alongside us. I don't know. Anyway, after this, we unlock the final Piston Cup race. Let's go. So anyway, I actually wanted to talk about a little something, kind of off topic, but I just pointed out that thing about the gas station being 100 miles away, and I thought about something. So I went to this place called Palouse Falls. It has, you know, it's a pretty waterfall in Washington. And on the way there, we stopped in this town. I don't even know. I mean, we didn't stop there. We passed through it. But it was the tiniest little town, and it was pretty barren. And it was basically just one big main street, and otherwise, like I said, totally barren besides a few houses and like a gas station and stuff. I thought to myself, like, wow, imagine the risk you would be taking starting up a business somewhere here. I mean, it would take like a couple generations to really pick up, you know, when the town actually gained something. So, you know, stuff like that. So it's like, you know, in a medium-sized town, it's a pretty good idea to start up a business. In a big town, I mean, it kind of is also, because there's a lot of potential clients, but there's also a lot of competition. In a small town, there's basically no competition, but you have to worry about being able to get clientele. I was talking to my fiance, you know, while we were driving, and I told her, you know what, if I wanted to start a business somewhere, you know, pretty remote, you know, sub 1,000 people in the town. Okay, what's going on with this game? You know, the population was below 1,000, I would definitely open up a gas station. And, yeah, everyone needs gas, and not only do the people in the town need it, but people passing through the town to get to bigger locations need it. So, yeah, that's basically what I would do. And then the bigger we got, you know, we'd have a little, crazy little, what do I want to call it, convenience store there as well, of course, you know, why not? Just, you know, help boost things up. But yeah, I mean, it's just because, you know, like little, like, say single chain restaurants in small towns and stuff, people who are on the go aren't going to want to stop at these places. People who are traveling across like that want to, not, from my experience at least, want to stop as little as often, first of all. And second of all, wait a minute. We're in Radiator Springs right now. We're in Radiator Springs. They ran out of stuff to put in Ornament Valley, so they made us go through Radiator Springs as well. Wow. They ran out of ideas for tracks in here. That's crazy. Anyway, continuing my point. So it's like, you know, say, it doesn't matter if the food's good or not. when you're passing through and say you get hungry, what do you first think of? You think of a fast food restaurant or something that you know from the place you're from. You're looking for a chain store. You're looking for something that you know, whether it's good or not, you know it'll be consistent. So it's like, if you want to go to McDonald's, you know most McDonald's are going to have the same stuff and probably taste about the same. You know, although, you know, that's up for discussion, that's what you're looking for. You're not wanting to stop at just some single location, family-owned place, not because you think it'll be bad, but just because you're not comfortable. You don't know it. You don't know this town. You know, so gas station, you're always going to stop at. You're not going to care. I mean, if you need gas, you're going to stop at a gas station, unless it looks super sketchy. Which there have been some that look that way. Whatever. There we go. It's a much better turn than the last lap. Yeah, so this is the third of them. And basically, what does it mean, you know, if Lightning wins these first three? If Lightning lost these 3 Grand Prix races and then went ahead to win the final Piston Cup race, then really, who cares if Chick won these 3? I mean, it's not like he gained anything. He didn't gain any money. He most definitely didn't gain a Piston Cup trophy, so who cares? Who cares about him? Whatever. Whoa. Oh. That invisible wall kind of saved me that time. I usually don't, but that's okay. Anyway, I can't believe, you know, honestly, I was thinking today, the last time I did my Cars walkthrough, you know, years ago, it ended up being about 20 episodes long. This is episode 18? 18? I'm pretty sure. I hope I'm right. And basically, it's going to be the same thing. The next episode is going to be Lizzie's postcard hunt, and then the episode after that is going to be the finale. It's going to be 20 episodes yet again. I think it was 21 back in the day, but yeah, 20 sounded about right. I didn't think I was going to be so close to finishing during this recording session, if I'm totally honest. Oh, I guess we didn't cut into Radiator Springs all that much, but we still did. I guess it was just so we could have a chance to loop around, because there aren't too many roads that loop over here. At least we don't have to wait for a loading screen to get through it. That'd be torturous. But yeah, so, gas station, that's what I'd do. And I would start a franchise, of course. Whole chain. God, that'd be so cool. That's one thing I'm constantly thinking about new business ideas. Not that I enact all of them, but I mean, whatever I can, I do. More money is always a good idea, you know? And there we go. I haven't been paying attention, but Chick was in second place there. So, I mean, maybe he's been doing decently well. Who knows? And there we go. The Los Angeles International Speedway. The final Piston Cup race is now unlocked. And I swear, I've collected this stupid thing like 3 times now. Is it coming back? Do these come back? I feel like they don't. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I just don't go out of my way to collect them because I know by the time, you know, you're done with the 100% run, you're going to have what? I'm at 225,000 right now. I'll maybe have 250 by the end. Like, that's more than you need. You don't really have to go out of your way to get them. But anyway, we're 30 trophy points away. In the next episode, we are not going to be going after the final Piston Cup race. We're going to be doing Lizzie's postcard hunt. Now, that actually reminds me of something. I'm looking at this map here, and I'm looking at the landmarks they've chosen, and Ornament Valley is literally just that gas station and the Racerama track or whatever. And look how big the gas station is in comparison. It's obviously a very important capital if it's being represented like that. That's craziness. Wow. But yeah, just wanted to point that out real quick. Also, this map is practically useless for navigating. I mean, you want to go up to the wheel well, according to them, it's just a few curves and you're there. But whatever. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this episode. I'll see you next time when we go find 20 of Lizzie's postcards. Bye.